Damn, girl, your Instagram is poppin'. So today I'm gonna be talking about like anything to do with moving to Vancouver, like the struggles that I've had, or like trying to find an apartment, and kind of anything to do with moving or living on your own. So this girl named Tamara, she messaged me and she asked a couple questions, and I was like, why don't I just make a video about it? So so she commented on my video about like my kit and stuff and said that she was gonna come, moving, when was she gonna move? Earlier next year, I believe. And so she asked, wondering if you have any tips for moving a van or on how you found an apartment. I'm looking in places and it's super hard for me. Any advice? Okay, so, and then she asked me just about how you're liking the program. Is it what you thought it would be? Was it easy to find an apartment? And how do you like living in Vancouver? So I'm gonna start off kind of around that. I am moving to Vancouver. I have lived on the island for like my whole life. I did move away to Calgary, which I've talked about in different videos. I moved for school as well. But I did end up dropping out and moving back because I wasn't ready. And you have to be really ready, like not like emotionally ready, but also mentally ready to be living on your own if you are living away from your parents for the first time. So it's a lot more challenging than I thought it would ever be. But you just gotta know that it's gonna be a challenge, and you know that struggle is a thing, and be okay with struggling, because you're not gonna know how to go to a grocery shop. This is gonna sound weird. Like, you're not gonna know what you're gonna get from a grocery store, because like I was always used to my parents grocery shopping, not really meal prepping at all. So you're not gonna know all those things, but those are things that you're gonna learn, and it's okay to learn, but just be okay to like be open to learning and really be open to experiencing struggles and like difficulties, because you're gonna learn everything, and it's a lot easier to, well, you have to struggle to learn. So that's pretty much what it is. So I had some struggles. I currently really wanted to get away from my hometown because it wasn't that good for me. So coming here was a blessing to me, and it hasn't let me down since I've moved, and I really love it. So I do live downtown, and for the whole moving situation, it was so hard to find a place. Like, it was like me and my mom were looking, and there was just nothing available. Like nothing, no houses were available for rent. Like, you couldn't really find anything. So we decided to be like, okay, we'll just go, and it is expensive, and I'm gonna warn you that it's expensive to live here. It's not just expensive in the housing, but like gas is expensive if you're driving. Makeup is always tempting, obviously. Getting your hair done is different. Getting your nails done, if you get your nails done. All the groceries are more expensive. Everything is way more expensive in the city. Like, anything to do with living, anything is expensive. Like, I'm gonna warn you. So get ready to get a job, and get ready to have like no time, because you're gonna get a job, and constantly trying to find money, I guess. I would save as much as you can before you arrive in Vancouver. Like, save as much emergency money, because emergencies do happen, and say if you have to fly home for an instance and you don't have any money, then you can't go home, pretty much. That's what my mom said to me. Okay, so yeah, how do I like the program so far? So I'm gonna say it again, I've said it before, but I am in the BLANCHE MacDonald global program for makeup artistry and special effects. I love it so far. The teachers are different. Not all teachers are the same way. Not all teachers are gonna like show you the test. Not all teachers are gonna really be involved that much, but it's a hit and miss with the teachers, and all teachers are different. Like, they're in my start date, which is September 6th, there's 2 teachers, so there's 2 different we were all split up. So like our group is like a group of 10, and I think theirs is like 13, I believe. So we both have different teachers, and then like art and tech was the same, and then stuff like that. So there are different teachers, and some of them aren't the best, like, but you know, you can't really complain about that. Is it what I expected? Yes, it is what I expected. I thought that it was gonna be like exactly what it was, and I love it. I wish I could go to school forever, if that's possible. So my experience is pretty well, and it's gonna be different for everyone. One person in my class has already dropped out. She just was missing home. So I want you guys to be very prepared and like just over prepare yourselves and get ready, like be ready for anything. And just study how to make dinners, because that's something that I struggle with, like making food, and go on Pinterest and look at food ideas and really be creative, and you know, look for a job. Like you can always like look online for jobs that are hiring around the time, and especially if you come in September or anything, there's people that have Christmas positions if you're not going home at all. That's kind of all about that. But yeah, school in general is amazing. So I just came back from a volunteer gig, and we did hair and makeup for a women's shelter, and then they're doing a fashion show, and it's so rewarding. So I would recommend doing like the volunteer things, because like you go to Heather Sosa, that's like the volunteer girl, and you be like, hey, write down your name, and then she'll like tag you in Facebook things, and do as many volunteer things as possible that you can do, because it gives you more experience. It gives you opportunities and things that you can put on your resume. And if you, the more things you have on your resume, the better chance of you getting hired, because you have actually worked with real clients. So that's about the school. Yeah, was it easy to find an apartment? No. How do you like living in a van? Man, best thing ever. Seriously, I absolutely love living in Vancouver. It is amazing. There's so much opportunity. There's like so much opportunity to be creative. There's so much opportunity to be yourself and really show who you are, because like if you're walking around with like something on your face, like cool makeup idea, everyone's like, oh wow, that's amazing. Instead of like, I always came from a small town, everyone's just like, oh my god, you're wearing so much makeup. It's like, okay. But yeah, wow, like I love being in Vancouver, and it's amazing. And it's really, I feel like it's either you or not. So some people don't like Vancouver, some people don't. Some people like big cities, some people like small cities. So like me, like being downtown Vancouver is just so much up my alley that like I feel like I belong here. And it's gonna take, to like settle in, it took me like a month and a half, I wanna say, to like get settled in my apartment and like know where everything is and kind of feel comfortable about riding on the transit system and kind of knowing where everything is. Like I kind of have an idea of where everything is now, kind of, and it's been like 2 and a bit months, 2 months, give or take. But yeah, and then also like if you're gonna bring a car, you wanna keep that in mind with pricing. So if you have like a car lot, or if there's parking available, how much money you need to spend on parking. And also gas, like gas is expensive. The transit cards, like I buy a Compass card and one zone transit card, and it's only $91 a month, and it gets me anywhere, and I can use the bus system, and I can go really anywhere. And I also loaded I load some more cash on it if I want to take over the C bus or do anything like that. So yeah, like I don't recommend, if you're gonna live downtown or anything like that and don't need a car, and you don't like, if you're kind of unsure, like try a couple months without it and see how you feel, and then you can come back and take your car over Christmas break or anything like that. So that's, I don't have a car. I don't even know what I would do if I had a car. Like I obviously miss driving, but like where would I go? It's just a waste of gas and a waste of money of me driving around. So yeah. And also like I was so scared. I recently said about me getting hired at Sephora. So like I was scared that I'm not good enough for Sephora. Once you pass that first fundamentals class, you are ready to do makeup application. So you can apply at Sephora, apply at MAC, really do, like you are good, and really be confident of what you can do, and don't be shy, like really put yourself out there, because that's what people love. People love when you're yourself, and if you are showing passion of what you talk about, and if you really have that power in your voice that you are passionate against makeup or whatever you're doing, hair, nails, aesthetics, whatever it is, people can see that, people can sense that. So that's what will really get you the job, is like the way that your tone and emotion is towards the subject that you're talking about. So if you're really passionate with a job, like if if you're passionate with makeup, then you will get a job anywhere. And just really get out there and say, keep calling them and be like, hey, like you guys are gonna call me, what's up? And you know, if that makes any sense. I don't know I think I'm going off topic, but yeah. Overall experience, I love Vancouver. Some people don't like it. You just gotta try it out. And what I always say in my mind is keep on trying until you find something that you like. And I finally found something that I liked, and it's been a while, so I'm gonna just stay here for a bit and kind of just do some makeup, I guess. And school is great. The kids in my class, or the girls in my class, are amazing. We all hang out together, and you don't be shy. Just really, really be yourself. And I want to stress that a lot, like to be yourself. And people love when you're true and really show your true colors. So it's good. And the teachers are amazing. They don't. Well, my teacher Sandra, she was amazing, and I miss her. So that was my first fundamental teacher. But anything like that, if you guys have any other questions, or if I didn't mention anything, Tamara, I'm gonna talk to you still. But if you guys have any other questions about any makeup related or Vancouver questions that I did not get to in this video, then please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you would like, and not already, you can hit subscribe, hit the like button if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys really shortly. So if I did miss anything, Tamara or anyone else that has any questions about Vancouver or the BLANCHE MacDonald, and you guys have been asking me to do a review about the school, and I will be doing the review about the school, but I want to get more in the program. Overall, right now, it's good. But yeah, if you guys aren't already and you guys like me, then you guys can hit the subscribe button and give it a like if you do as well. And if you do have any more questions about BLANCHE MacDonald, please leave them in the comments down below. I think that's it. And I will see you guys really shortly. I can't talk. I will see you guys really shortly in my next video.